Alrighty there, folks. Let's talk about the 6 types of conflict. First one we're going to talk about is character versus self. So in this type of conflict, the plot of the story, so the quest part we're looking at the 8-point arch, the character, so the protagonist, is fighting something within themselves. And I have this image right here to symbolize that of a person looking longingly into the mirror and trying to figure out what they're looking at. It's a character versus something within them. This could be them overcoming an obstacle. Maybe they are massive procrastinators and they're trying to overcome their ability to, or their procrastination. They're trying to overcome maybe a great sense of sadness or grief. Maybe they're really bad at focus and they're trying to work and kind of fight against their urges to not focus. If we look at different examples, the scorpion is fighting against his urge to strike the frog into the back. This is an example of character versus self. Second one we're going to talk about is character versus character. These are 2 different characters in a story going at it against one another. Deirdre of the Sorrows, we have King Connor going against can't think of his name. It's Nisha. Nisha, the husband of Deirdre. They're fighting against one another. This is the good character versus the bad guy. The good guy and the villain. Simba versus Scar. That obstacle that they need to overcome, one person versus another. We've got character versus nature. So this could be the main character, the protagonist, fighting against nature. It could be animals, like this lovely, lovely grizzly bear, which will happily rip off your face. It could be trying to survive a night alone in the wilderness so that nature doesn't kill them. It could be surviving an avalanche, surviving the heat of the desert. Anything that is nature, surviving a hurricane, a massive flood, all these different things, a volcanic eruption. How is the character fighting to make sure that happens? Character versus supernatural. So we've got the main character, the protagonist, once again trying to survive against something supernatural. So this could be ghosts, it could be demons, it could be angels, it could be the gods. You name it. Anything that is not earthly, witches. That is what the character is fighting against in character versus supernatural. Character versus technology. So how is technology fighting against the characters? If we look at the book, like 1984, Big Brother is watching. Always watching. How do you fight against that? That character is fighting against that. There's certainly elements of character versus technology taking place as well. And the last one, character versus society. So all of society is saying do one thing, and the character is doing the opposite. The character standing out. Simon says put your arms down, and the character says no, I'm putting my arms up. That is an example of character versus society. So those are the different examples. You will be looking at those examples and giving me examples of that from the 2 short stories that we have read in class by Oscar Wilde. If you have any comments or questions, do let me know. Otherwise, I will see you later. Goodbye.